Earlier this year, my family and I had the honor of traveling to Bangladesh with the UN to cover the stories of the Rohingya. During our time there, we visited Bangladesh, we connected with the people, we saw the places, and we fell in love with the country and fell in love with the people, which is why it saddens me to hear what's happening there today. Students, ages anywhere between 13 to 15 years old, are on the streets of Dhaka protesting for safer roads after two students, children, were killed by a speeding bus. Now the first question you will ask is, are their protests justified? Well, according to a national committee to research this issue, 4,200 pedestrians were killed on the roads last year. That is up 25% from the year before. So is there a problem? Absolutely. So the question is, what is being done about it? According to these students, at this point in time, nothing. And I always get very concerned when I hear about protests. Specifically when I hear about protests being done by children. Because when you think about it, kids don't want to be out in the streets protesting. They want to be in school. They want to be out with their friends. They want to be out having fun, out being kids like they're supposed to be. But instead, the issue has become such a problem for them that they see no other solution than to take to the streets. And apparently some of these students are also stopping bus drivers and checking their licenses and paperwork to make sure that they are capable of driving on the streets. I mean, where are the adults and stuff in this whole equation? So if the problem is growing and kids are on the street protesting, there's either one of two things happening. Either inefficiency or corruption, both of which need to have a solution as soon as possible. And as far as I know, this issue is purely about the safety of the roads. That's what the student wants, safer roads. And I'm sure there's going to be comments coming in that there's something else behind it, or there's some other group, or there's some other interest. But at the end of the day, these are kids on the street protesting. That is a problem. No matter what it is, if there's an underlying issue, then that needs to be solved as well. And I believe what we're seeing today in Bangladesh, like many other countries around the world, is that youth aren't just gonna sit down, be quiet, and look the other way in the face of something that's not good enough, that's not safe enough, that just makes people comfortable and suits people, and that's why they keep it that way. We live in a generation now where youth will use their voice, where youth will use the technology that's in their hand to create change, where youth will even go on the streets in the face of danger to create a better life for them and for their future, inshallah. And if we as adults, if we as the generation who are heading government and heading businesses aren't there to help them, there's something wrong with us. I wish them all the best. I wish them safer roads and safer lives. And I hope all these students can get back to school again and get to being kids again. Much love and God bless you all.